Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our council meeting, special meeting. Hindmarsh Shire Council acknowledges that this meeting is being held on the lands of the Watchabolik, Java, Jali, Wirragaya and Juppagalt nations, and we acknowledge them as traditional owners of country. We recognise the ongoing role that Indigenous people have in our community and pay our respects to their elders past and present. This meeting is being broadcast on the internet and the recording of the meeting will be published on the Council's YouTube channel and linked to Council's website. As a visitor in the public gallery, you may be filmed. By remaining in the public gallery, you consent to being filmed and for the recording of you to be made public available by Council. A copy of Council's live streaming and recording of Council meetings policy is available at the back of this room and on Council's website. Please speak to one of our staff members if you have any inquiries. And I'll hand over to Councillor Barry to read the statement of our values.
Thanks, Mayor Youthmate. Our commitment is to come prepared to every meeting, fostering a respectful and inclusive environment where accountability and approachability are at the core of our actions. We value and encourage innovation, collaboration, and open communication, always keeping in mind the well-being and needs of our community. Together we stand united as one, working towards shared goals with mutual respect and consideration.
Thank you. And I'll now call for apologies, and there is an apology from Councillor Clark and also Councillor Orway.
And Director of Corporate and Community Services.
The Director of Corporate and Community Services. Thank you. Is there any declarations of general or material interest in any item on the agenda this afternoon? No? Okay. Item 4, reports requiring decision. 4.1, end of financial report and performance statement for the year ended 30th of June 2025. The purpose of this report is to provide Council with the audited end of year financial report and performance statements for the year ended 30th of June 2025, and for Council to adopt the statements pending no material change to the reports presented. The 2024-2025 financial statements show an operational deficit of 0.918 million with a comprehensive result of 79.655 million. The comprehensive result includes a net asset revaluation gain of 80.573 million. Total revenue for the financial year was 26.525 million, an increase of 6.958 million from the previous financial year. The increase is due to Council receiving all of the 2024-2025 financial assistance grants and the early payment of 50% of the 25-26 grant in 24-25, as well as receipt of other grants to deliver programs and services like land care, kindergarten, central enrolment, and the roadside pests and weeds program. Total expenditure for the 2024-2025 financial year was 27.443 million, an increase of 6.619 million from the previous financial year. The increase can be attributed to a significant increase in depreciation due to the revaluation of Council assets, along with being due to Council resolving to resume management of the Nil Caravan Park, directly managing the swimming pools, increased waste and recycling management and disposal costs, a significant increase in maintenance on Council roads, footpaths, bridges and drainage, an increase in the cost of insurance. Capital works expenditure was 8.181 million for 2024-2025, an increase of 0.942 million from 2023-2024. This is due to the new grants for the fit out of the new Nil and Dimboola kindergartens on school sites, work undertaken on roads using road recovery funding, as well as projects carried forward from 2023-2024, including the Dimboola Soundshell extension, the Japarrat workshop and commencement of the Davis Park change rooms and tiered seating. The performance statement provides service performance indicators, financial performance indicators and sustainable capacity indicators. Service performance indicators include aquatic facilities, animal management, food safety, governance, libraries, roads, statutory planning and waste management. Once finalised and certified by council, the Auditor General will prepare the formal report on the financial report and performance statements for inclusion in council's annual report 2024-2025. Are there any questions from anyone around the table? If you would like to highlight a few of the things on the report, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. So for those watching online that haven't had a chance to read our performance statement, I thought it might be worthwhile just highlighting a few of the areas where we have improved significantly over the last 12 months. The utilisation of aquatic facilities rose from 0.83 visits per head of population to 2.14 visits per head of population, which can be attributable to the free swimming pools that council offered over the last swimming season. Participation in our library activities has increased from 17.8% up to 36.4%. We've worked really hard over the last 12 months to ensure that our statutory planning decisions have increased to be decided within the required time frame. And in 23-24, our average was 53.3% of planning permits decided within the time frame. And in 24-25, that increased to 71.4%. Our workforce turnover reduced from 26.2% in 23-24 down to 12.1% in 24-25.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions? Councillor Barker?
Well, I guess, thank you, Mayor Ismay. We have had this presented in a previous meeting. I'm just wondering what council could advise us in regard to the concerns that were raised by perhaps the risk and asset or the committee or the auditor that caused a delay for this to be a special meeting.
Yes, so our auditors were concerned with council assets. During the year, we implemented ascetic software for ensuring that our assets are now within a software system. Previously, our assets were all held on spreadsheets. Unfortunately, the delay with the timing of the implementation of the asset management system has resulted in the delay and a few questions being asked around our assets. They are a significant proportion on our balance sheet, so it is really important that we do make sure our assets are accurately recorded. We are confident that we are moving in the right direction, and certainly seeing ascetic rolled out will help with the asset recognition going forward in future years.
Thank you, CEO.
Okay, no further questions? If not, there is a recommendation here. Would someone like to move motion? Councillor Barrett.
Yeah, I'll move that pending no material changes to the statements, Council 1 approves in principle the end of year financial report and performance statement for the year ended 30th June 2025, and 2 authorises Mayor Councillor Ron Ismay and Councillor Rosie Barker to sign the end of year financial report and performance statements in their final form.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Seconded Councillor Barker. Is there any opposition? If not, would you like to speak to the motion?
Oh, I'd just like to say what those guys, they're getting paid to do a good job. And it's good that they do it properly. They don't just tick boxes.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. And I would add to what Councillor Barry has said there. The Risk and Asset Committee went through our reports thoroughly and worked in conjunction with the auditors and the staff here at Hindmarsh Shire Council to ensure that what we're presenting to council is accurate and doesn't raise concerns in regards to risks for our council. And it's something that we need to be looking at as we move forward as a council over the next 3 to 4 years while we're here. Thank you.
Okay. I'll now put the motion. All in favour? Against? The motion's carried. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you all for your attendance and a very short meeting. We don't have them that short normally, but anyway, not quite a record, I don't think, but thank you all for being here.